All right, here we go. I never, ever thought I was gonna say this. I never thought I was gonna say this. But apparently, on April 25th in Congo, Africa, there's going to be a boxing match between Iron Mike Tyson and Floyd Money Mayweather in an exhibition. Why? I don't know. I don't know why we doing this. I don't know who needs money. I don't know. But it's happening apparently. Yes, exhibition, not a real fight, but why are we even doing this to begin? I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, what up, Bub said? So that Buffalo Sports, man. Appreciate it.
Little people, big people, all people. Welcome to Buffed Up Sports. I want to thank God for another opportunity to talk sports, and I want to thank you, the listener, for tuning in to me talking sports. Make sure you go to buffedupsports.com for links to my social media platforms, ways to donate to the show, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss the newest content. That all being said, hope you enjoy. Let me tell y'all something. Don't, hear me clearly, don't be excited for this fight. Don't do it. If history could teach you one thing, don't be excited for this fight. If history could teach you one thing, do not be excited for this fight. What do I mean by that? I bring Mike Tyson to the table. I bring up Mike Tyson boxing match with Jake Paul. Everybody bought into the hype. They bought into it. You did too. Everybody, yeah, Mike's gonna do this. Mike's gonna do that. Mind you, if you remember, before that fight, I told y'all that fight's not gonna be good and Jake is gonna win. And he could make it ugly. Jake showed that he could have made it ugly, but he held back. Why did I know that? Because of Mike Tyson's fight against Roy Jones 5 years prior. Oh, Mike's gonna go in there. Mike ain't do nothing. Mike ain't do nothing. So here we go. I don't think Mike Tyson's gonna be about anything. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's another story. Floyd's a little younger. Floyd has been active in the ring more recently. However, if you even remember watching the Floyd Mayweather fight in his prime, I won't even talk about Pretty Boy era. I'll talk about money. If you didn't like a Mayweather fight in his money era, you're not going to enjoy this fight either. I'm just saying. Floyd was in his prime, dominating, not even losing rounds against dudes. And people was bored by his fight. Why? Because they're casual boxing fans. Casual boxing fans want to see the knockouts, which is why a fan favorite in Tyson, entices them. No pun intended. But a guy like Floyd Mayweather, who's a defensive fighter, hitting that Philly, that Philly shell roll, all that. Fans are not going to enjoy it. It's just the facts. The fans are not going to enjoy it. One thing I will say about Floyd Mayweather is that his exhibitions have been more entertaining than the fights in his later half of the career. Again, I talked about Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. Pretty Boy Floyd, very exciting. He was actually stopping people. And Floyd was never the type of fighter that had knockout power. He was more just I'm going to tag you up so many times you're going to quit. And in that second half of the career, it was more like I'm going to just school my way to a decision. You're not going to touch me. I'm going to hit you with this jab, hit you with some counters in between. You're not touching me. I'm going to walk out of this decision. Look, I got brittle hands. My hands going to be fine after this fight. My face going to look clean after the fight. So be it, right? That was Floyd in his career. He got to them exhibitions. He actually started wanting to tag people up a little bit. It was crazy. His exhibitions were almost as entertaining as his prime fights, if you will, right? Like, we got to talk. I got to address it. We got to talk about the fight where he was in the exhibition with John Gotti. Part 1 and 2. Both of those entertaining. Part 1 against John Gotti, a brawl breaks out. A dang near riot broke out in the arena. I mean, they were even fighting backstage. They had to stop the fight. Part 2, it was about to get going again. They switched referees mid-fight. That's what I'm saying. That was entertaining. Now, have you ever watched a boxing fight where they switch referees mid-fight? You haven't. That's why I say the Floyd exhibitions are honestly more entertaining. So Mike Tyson is 59 years old. Again, we talked about his last fight was in 2024 against Jake Paul. We already discussed how bad of a fight that looked. His last true fight, because we're not counting that Jake Paul fight. His last true fight was in 2005, over 20 years ago. His last title fight was in 2002. His last win was in 2003. We're talking 20 years since Mike Tyson's won a fight. We're talking 20 years since he's fought in a title fight. We're talking 20 years since he was in a real fight. Of course, going on 2 years since that infamous Jake Paul fight. I just said the man's 59 years old, right? Just making sure I threw that out there. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather. He's going to be 49 come fight night, right? Floyd's last true fight was in 2017 against Conor McGregor. His last real fight and last title fight was in 2015 when he defended his belt and won against Andre Berto.
Hey, it's your girl Caressa the Glow Shields, and I'm here with Buffed Up Sports.
The fight makes no sense. Of course, Tyson technically went 50-7 in his career. Floyd went 50-0 technically. They're two different eras. Two different eras fighting here. We got Mike Tyson, who was the king of the 80s and 90s. Floyd Mayweather, 2000s, 2010s, right? Two different weight classes. Mike was a heavyweight. Floyd never, he was a welterweight for the most, he was a light middleweight, junior middleweight, if you will, at one point. So, like, considering you have a middle or a heavyweight and a junior middleweight, it doesn't make sense. This fight doesn't even make sense on a video game. I'm serious. If you go try to do this fight on either Fight Night or Undisputed, you can't do it. One, because neither Tyson or Floyd is on both Undisputeds, or neither one of them is on Undisputed. But even if they were, they're in two different weight classes. And you can't do it on Fight Night, because Floyd's not in that game either. But you get my point.
Yo, this your boy Superbad himself. And you know who I'm with? I'm with Buffed Up Sports.
Yes, sir. As I said in the beginning, it won't be entertaining. It won't be entertaining. These guys are strictly reliant on fame and nostalgia, and they're going to sell each and every one of you. And I hate that you're going to fall for it. And yes, I'm testing each and every one of you right now. You're gangster. Y'all going to watch that fight. Stop lying. Y'all know y'all watching that fight. Y'all know y'all watching that fight. And it's so embarrassing to say you're going to watch that fight too. I know it kills you, but you know you are. This is just bad though. This is like Celtic Shaq. Like, this is like D-Generation X against Brothers of Destruction at Crown Jewel for my wrestling fans. If you know, you know. I already talked about Celtic Shaq. Like, this is like Jerry Rice on the Raiders bad. This is like Randy Moss 49ers bad. This is bad. This is bad. Who is going to be the winner of the fight, though? Technically, there's no winners because it's an exhibition. However, there's still no winners because the fans are not winners. You would, I get to watch two of my favorite. This is not, no, there's no winners, man. I even want to say the phrase, this is 20 years too late, and I can't even bring myself to say it because, again, 20 years ago, this wouldn't have made sense. Because it goes back to my other point of why it doesn't make sense. They are in different weight classes. It doesn't make sense. If I had to pick a winner, though, I know y'all gonna hate me for this one, but if I had to pick a winner, give me Floyd. Give me Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he's my favorite fighter of all time. Bias is being shown. However, no bias in there. Let's eliminate it. I just told y'all, Floyd Mayweather and his exhibitions still look good. Like, as quiet as it's kept in Floyd's exhibitions, I'm like, if you give him like a club fighter of some sort or like a journeyman, Floyd's taking them. And I seriously believe that. And Manny Pacquiao just proved it to me. Manny Pacquiao was out of the ring for 5 years. He's 45 years old. He was in there to go in there with the guy, again, a guy with the name who's built his resume in Mario's Barrios. Like, come on, man. And forced him to a draw at least. So my point is, Floyd's still fresher than Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson hasn't looked fresh since the 90s. We got to be honest here. I told y'all his last win was in 2003. What are we doing? So the big question, I already judged y'all saying y'all going to watch it. Y'all going to get suckered into it. So will I watch that fight? Absolutely, I'll watch it. Why would I not watch? You know, how many times have I said I was alive and got to watch a Mike Tyson ring walk? That Jake Paul fight, for many people my age, was the first time we've ever watched a Mike Tyson ring walk. You know? So I'm going to watch for that reason. Floyd Mayweather, of course, I grew up watching Floyd. My first memories of boxing had to do with Floyd Mayweather. Shout out the fight parties we had. Shout out HBO. Shout out Jim Lampley. Like, shout out the different color microphone covers. You know, that's what I grew up on. So I do think Floyd's going to win if they have a winner. But again, no winners. And I will be watching that fight. I'm not even going to lie to you. April 25th, I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in that day. Oh, man. That's going to be bad, though. Thank you so much for checking out Buffed Up Sports. Go to buffedupsports.com for the latest episodes, my social media links, and ways to support the show. Please subscribe so you'll never miss the latest with Buffed Up Sports. And make sure you send Buffed Up Sports to your peoples so they can be entertained just like you. Now, just remember to spread love. Keep your chest out. Hold your head up. Show off them pretty teeth. Don't you worry about a thing. Until next time, y'all be good out there, and God bless you all. Peace.